June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. The call to action: make a difference in the fight against Alzheimer's. For us this morning, that'll take the shape of education, including the warning signs and importance of getting an early diagnosis. Ruth Drew is the Director of Family and Information Services at the Alzheimer's Association, and she joins us now. Good morning, Ruth.
Good morning, Mary. It's good to be with you.
It's our pleasure to have you. Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month, what is the goal here and what's happening to honor it?
Well, it's important for all of us to get involved in the fight against Alzheimer's because everyone with a brain is at risk for developing Alzheimer's. And we know that in Nebraska, 33,000 people are living with this disease. So the Alzheimer's Association wants everyone to know the truths about the disease, that Alzheimer's disease is not normal aging. It is a fatal progressive disease that robs the brain of its ability to remember, to process new information, to eventually to function.
What are some of the lesser known truths about Alzheimer's? Some of the things you know about the disease that you wish the rest of us knew?
Well, Alzheimer's disease is not just memory loss. It can affect a lot of other aspects of a person's life and can show up in a variety of different ways. And also, some groups of people are affected by Alzheimer's more than others. So, for example, we know that about 2/3 of the over 5 million Americans dealing with Alzheimer's disease are women.
What are the warning signs? Because you'll hear people speak anecdotally about forgetting where they put their keys or where they park their car, some of those things. But how do you know if it's not just like being distracted or something normal with aging, if it is in fact a warning sign with Alzheimer's? How do we discern that?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because the warning signs of Alzheimer's include, of course, things like memory loss that affects everyday life. And oftentimes in the early stage, we're seeing short-term memory loss, but also misplacing things. And of course, we can all misplace things. You know, I've forgotten where I parked my car or where I put my keys. But with Alzheimer's, the person oftentimes has difficulty retracing their steps. That's some of the difference. And other early signs can include confusion, disorientation to time and place, changes in mood and personality, sometimes withdrawing from social activities that a person may have enjoyed previously, sometimes having difficulty doing familiar tasks that may have seemed easy before. And people can get a complete list of the warning signs of Alzheimer's on our website at alz.org.
Also, Ruth, we have about a minute here. I'm wondering if you could add some context to something I said early in this visit, and that's about getting to a diagnosis early. What kind of difference can that make?
We talked about the warning signs, and the warning signs of Alzheimer's are warning signs of a lot of different things. So you want to know what you're dealing with. You want to know if it truly is Alzheimer's, and that's why a diagnosis is so important. So when you see these signs, go to the doctor and find out what you're really dealing with. And if it is Alzheimer's, it's good to know early because that allows a person to take advantage of the medications that can help with symptoms. We still don't have a cure, but those medications can help with symptoms. It also gives a family time to plan, and that way things tend to go better when you plan, when you have the resources that you need.
There's a lot of people are afraid, but boy, as you're saying, it's so important to get to the facts early on. And that website got a great chapter here locally. I hope you know that. We're really proud of our Alzheimer's Association chapter here in the Omaha area. Thank you, Ruth. It's nice to visit with you today. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Mike, over to you.